going around the table, do you like tall men? Are you attracted to tall men?
Honestly, I don't really have a preference. Like, if they're above like 5'6", 5'6" and above, which 5'6" is pretty short for a man, then I don't really have an issue.
You're currently dating a guy, correct?
Yeah.
How tall is he?
I think he's like 5'10", maybe
Okay.
5'11", like.
Okay.
With
What about
shoes on.
what about the guy who you can't really comment on? How tall was he?
I think 6 feet.
Any other boyfriends? You said you dated a guy for 11 months?
Mhm.
Was that the guy?
No.
How tall was your 11-month boyfriend?
Like 6 feet. But like, I didn't
Oh,
like
that's
these
well.
people
That's
because
interesting
of their
that.
height.
Well, you say you would date a guy who's, but all the men you've been in relationships with, you said,
One
two of them have been
was
6 feet.
5'9".
How many boyfriends have you had?
I guess 4.
Okay, one was 5'9", so okay. But do you like tall men? Do you find tall men attractive?
Well, I'm already pretty short, so if they're
How
taller
tall are you?
than me, I'm like 5'3", 5'2".
I mean, okay.
Yes.
You like tall men?
Yes.
I haven't dated all heights, so sure.
How tall are you?
I'm 5'8".
You're 5 feet?
5'8".
Oh, 5'8".
Yes.
You just ask him what the preference is, though.
Like, so you date a guy who's shorter than you?
I have, and
You-
I've dated same height, and I've dated taller.
You don't have any like leaning towards men who are tall.
Now, I wouldn't mind if they're a little taller than me. That would be my
She
preference.
wouldn't mind.
I-
Have you ever been on? Do you have dating apps, or
Mm-mm.
have you ever been on a dating app?
Of course.
Did you ever filter by height
No.
on any of that? Okay. Feel like a lot of cap, but okay. What about you?
It's not a deal breaker, height, but absolutely, yeah, I find tallness attractive.
What about you?
100%, and I don't think I could date someone shorter than me. My husband's 6'4", so.
And how tall are you?
5'10".
What about you?
Oh yeah, prefer taller.
Prefer taller. Okay. So I mean, using your guys' logic when it comes to the whole predatory thing, women who are attracted to tall men. So okay, you comparing men wanting to date younger, keyword adult women, keyword adult women, I think is as crazy as me saying women who want to date taller men are incestophiles.
Are what?
Here's why. You have some weird incestuous fetishization of your fathers because you want to look up to a tall man and say, take care of me, tall man. Protect me, tall man. You are incestuous and predatory for seeking out tall men to satisfy your perverse incestuous fantasies.
What if
Joke's
I
on
don't
you
know.
because I'm short.
Huh?
I'm short. I'm taller than my daddy. So what?
If your dad is short,
Yeah, well,
No,
what
but
if
it's
your
almost
dad
like-
is shorter than the daughter.
but it's almost like this, like, okay, you got me, Andrew. You probably got me.
But I mean, I did like the diatribe. I thought the diatribe
It was good. It was good, right?
Yeah.
No, but it's like what they really want to say is men are P words for being attracted to adult women who are young. That's what they really want to say.
I've
They
heard
want to say that men are P words.
Don't put words in our mouth.
Yeah.
Well, predatory, I mean, you're one step away from
Yeah.
basically calling men who are attracted to 18, 19,
Well,
20,
what it really
21-year-old women.
It's Schrodinger's.
P-words.
It's Schrodinger's feminist.
It's-
What's
it's-
referred to as Schrodinger's feminist, which is I'm a boss bitch, awesome, kick-ass 18-year-old. I'm gonna take on the world. I can vote. I can do all this shit. But then everything except, of course, date an older man, right? I don't have, because that's predatory, and they have way too much more experience. And just, poor me. They could just take advantage of me.
Honestly, the woman is at a huge disadvantage in age gap relationships. I'm
Yeah,
going to
well,
be
is
honest.
she?
Yes.
Should
Is she,
18-year-old
though?
women be CEOs?
A huge disadvantage.
Yeah, should 18-year-old women be CEOs?
I don't think maybe
They
should.
can be.
They can be, but there's a lot of life experience.
Why shouldn't they
needed.
be?
Anyways,
Why no? Why shouldn't they be CEOs?
there's nothing wrong with an 18-year-old woman being a CEO.
Right, there's nothing wrong with
depends
an
on how
18
big the company is.
There's nothing wrong with an 18-year-old woman being a CEO. She's an ass-kicking boss chick at 18, right? She can
If
do
she
all
has
that.
the
Can an 18-year-old
experience.
CEO date a 50-year-old dude? Is that okay?
That's not, no, honestly, it's not okay. Like, you don't understand.
No.
Like, the man has, like,
She can be in
years-
charge of a whole corporation.
No, but he has years of
She
experience.
could fire
in
a
dating.
50-year-old but can't date him.
You don't know his dating history. You don't know what he does to women. Like he just had so much life experience to run game on women. You're putting yourself at risk.
I got a question. Let's say there's a 35-year-old man who's a virgin and he doesn't have a lot of experience, and there's a 19-year-old woman who's a stripper who's had sex with 20 men. She's dated a bunch of men, had sex with 20 men. Who has the greater relationship experience in that situationship? I would argue
The woman.
that the 19-year-old woman is going to run circles around that 35-year-old guy.
Yeah.
So is she a predator?
Is that predatory?
No.
What?
I'm talking.
Hang on. That's literally the same
No.
thing, just in reverse. What would make her not the predator?
When I say predatory for the age gap thing, because like I said, I prefer older men. I'm talking about guys that are like near like geriatric, like they need, like they have arthritis, and like a young woman, like that's just weird. Like,
But
Yeah, but that doesn't make any sense.
It
When you-
does.
Also, it
when you
does-
say what makes that person a predator because they have arthritis. Like, what the fuck are you talking about?
no, like I'm talking about a man who has like kids the same age as the girl that he's dating.
Yeah, what would make that predatory?
So basically you're saying you're comfortable.
I didn't say anything.
No.
I asked you what makes it
It
predatory.
makes it predatory because inherently that guy is a danger because he would sleep with girls that are the same age as his daughter.
Why would that make him a danger?
Okay, now you just asking me silly questions.
That's not a silly question.
Yeah.
You say this is predatory. I say, okay, great. What makes it predatory? If they have arthritis. Okay, wait, what? No, okay, that's not what I meant. I meant that it's predatory to date a woman who could be the same age as your daughter. Okay, why is that predatory? I don't know. They're not silly questions. Like, why? What makes them a predator?
so
Are
just
you
for-
looking at your daughter that way?
Wait.
No, what makes it predatory?
So it makes it predatory because now if you out here sleeping with, say if your daughter's 19,
It's like that
19
genius level, by the way.
19-year-old girls, and your daughter wants to have a sleepover with the girls at your house, at the dad's house.
You mean
the girls can't come because you're a predator. You're
So-
looking at young women.
So wait, let me get this right. If your adult daughter were to bring other adult women over to your house,
19-year-olds?
you mean adults?
That ain't no real adult.
It's
Oh
not a
my
real adult.
Wait,
Wait,
so-
now,
wait.
when you were 19, didn't you date older men?
No, I just really started when I was 21.
Oh, the
Oh,
difference
2
between
years.
19 and 21 is
years.
night and day.
I mean,
So-
that is from your teenage years to your adult years is like the most rapid progression of maturity,
Yeah, but, like,
other
but you're an
than a
adult.
newborn.
19 years
toddler.
old is the end of being a teenager, one. And two, if that's the case, then why are we considering teenagers at the late years to be adults?
I just think that a guy should not be dating a woman that is, or a young woman that's the
I
same
know.
age as his
We
daughter.
know that
That's wrong.
we know you think that that's bad. We know you think that that's wrong. We want to know why you think it's predatory. And so far, what we've gotten is nothing.
Okay.
No, just tell us why it's predatory.
I literally explained, like, if you can be comfortable with sleeping with a young woman that's the same age as your daughter, there's an issue with you mentally.
What makes you a predator?
That is a. Someone take the mic. I don't know. I can't.
Can anybody answer what would make you a predator? Just like
just don't like
just
it.
just
They don't
making the statement, just making the assertion, it does doesn't tell us anything.
And also, you're 22 and you're dating a 36-year-old.
Yeah, but like.
But if he was 38, he'd be a predator.
No,
That 2 years.
no. I'm talking about like a 50-year-old man and like a 19-year-old.
What about? But of course, in your situation, it's fine. You got this covered, right? You got this covered. It's just other women.
No,
What about you? Could you date a 50-year-old?
You know what? I don't want to air my business out here, but like, no.
Wait, you have dated a 50-year-old?
No. People have been interested in me that are that age, but like, it's just
Okay.
Would you take a trip to the Bahamas from him?
no,
No.
no.
Okay. Let's move on. I'm trying to see where I am here.